Abel Matthew is here. Great day, Micah. Thank you, Abel. I haven't seen you in a while, or I haven't seen you at all. Where did you come from? Hi, Iblis. How are you? So I was minding my own business this morning. I was asleep, and I was minding my business, and I was sleeping in a little late because I don't usually get to sleep in late. I got woken up at about 11 by knocking on the door by the Jehovah's Witnesses. Today was not their day. I'm not going to go into it, but don't do that. So Lori's here. Abel says he lurks. Okay. Living life. Good. I DM'd you, Iblis, if you ever saw that. Brandy's here. I haven't seen Brandy in a minute. What's up, Brandy? Hello. How are you all? How are you all? Guys, wow, it's 2 weeks away. I remember posting 30 days away and then 2 months away, and then it's like here. It's crazy. Unfortunately, I can't share what it is yet, unless you're a part of it, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm basically throwing everything at it that I can. I didn't always agree, but I have lots of info to share, but I don't feel like it's time to share, so I keep quiet. Okay. It's not for everyone. Good. So we had the interview with Isha yesterday, and we did the Salvatore Monday, we did the Dendera Zodiac, we did the Last Supper painting, so it was like a big Da Vinci day. You're going to have a great day besides the Rude Awakening. What would the Rude Awakening be, Brandy? Brandy, you're from Australia, aren't you? I might be wrong. Either United States or Australia. But what is the Rude Awakening going to be? So this day is dedicated to all of you. This day is dedicated to all of you. So all of you can come out with your questions. Oh, Brandy's in Bama. Okay. Okay, cool. So today I want you to... Oh, hold on a minute. I'm very well read and have known about your work before Leak Project's first appearance. You knew about my work? Because my work is ongoing. And a lot of people just talk about the Bible, but no one does any of the other texts, which I've done. To my knowledge, I haven't seen anyone, besides like Santos, who does talk about the Quran, or used to talk about the Quran. I haven't seen anybody go into all these texts. The Gulf Shores. What do you mean the Gulf? I know what the Gulf Shores are, but what do you mean? Are you talking about hurricanes, or I'm not sure what you mean by that. Come hang, guys. Come hang out. We're having fun. So today is dedicated to you, so I'm only answering questions today. I don't know how long I'll be on, whether it's half an hour, an hour and a half. I don't know. I have to see because I got moving parts today. But I wanted to come and say hi to you guys and just be like, keep connecting. So okay, Iblis, I just got your reply, so you did see my message. Good. So how are you all doing, guys? Let me know what's on your mind. I'm just gonna wait for comments to come in. If anybody wants to come on. your books you wrote, as well as breaking down all the ancient texts, you find similarities. And Abel, what do you think of my book series? If you had to describe it to someone, what would you say? Man, I'd hope that you like Levette's content. I mean, to be honest with you, the voice a little bit. Maybe if you gave me clips or told me timestamps, I could. But I was watching for a while and I was like, this doesn't grab me. It doesn't grab me. And a lot of things do, but that one didn't for some reason. I tried. I watched the two you sent me, and then I couldn't anymore. So maybe if you want to send me clips, I'll try again. Ah, shit, Iblis. DM me, Iblis. We'll talk, okay? Please. This is not a conversation for everybody. I appreciate all you do, Micah. Thanks, Brandy. I know you're one of my most hyper and vigilant supporters, which I love because I have a lot of energy too. Gosh, no worries. Hey, listen, guys. You're free to send me whatever you want. Some click, some don't. Iblis, DM me because what you just said to me is not right, and I know your situation. And we'll talk. So DM me after this. But anyway, I hope you guys are all doing great. Abel, I'd still like to know what you think of my book series, how you would describe it to someone else, or what you'd like about them. Because I could talk about my own books till I'm blue in the face, but unless you guys are gonna, spend $17 or $16 or whatever it is to pick up the first and figure out what it is that I have actually done, my books are my live streams and my decodings in book form. It is really fun. They're fun stories. Anyway, so I'm just going to hang until y'all start with the questions. So feel free. And let's just chill today, guys. It's a very easy day, very relaxing day. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. Okay. I was thinking about something today, guys, because for those of you, are you guys familiar with the Smith-Mundt Act that Barack Obama canceled or removed? Some will say that it was updated, whatever, about propaganda. Everybody's screaming about the Smith-Mundt Act, or at least the libertarians and the right are. They're screaming about the Smith-Mundt Act. And the thing about the Smith-Mundt Act is what they don't know is, and that was in 2012 that it was repealed, but in maybe 20 or so years before, there was a court case. You guys remember the bovine growth hormone, RSBT or RGBT? I forget what it is. Well, they did a story. These two journalists in Florida did a story on Monsanto's that. And the news came and heavily censored it. And they said, no, we're not going to do that. Anyway, they were taken to court and they lost because the court ruling found that it is not illegal to falsify the news. And you can look at that. All you have to do is type in Monsanto, RSBT, or human or bovine growth hormone lawsuit, and you can read it for yourself. It's right there. The news, it's not illegal to falsify the news. When will you be on with Archaics again? Well, I wasn't technically on with him the first time, Josh. I sent him a video of mine, and he put it on his player or his pay for page. And he had told me that he agreed with everything except the carbon dating part, which fine. We can have a discussion with that. But I'm going to be on Archaics November 26th. That's after my marketing thing. So it might be a huge show, like a monstrous show, which is super cool. Okay. It's a series of books about a guy that starts off with a normal view of the world and find it far bigger and deeper than he could ever realize as he goes through two different worlds, the collective. Wow. You should write for me. In the real world, the elites control. Beautiful. I love it. I'm going to use it. Have you done any research on Arius Pisa, the Piso family, and his many aliases being the author of the New Testament? Titus Flavius Vesputin. I've heard all of this stuff, guys. I've heard all of this stuff before. The Piso family, there's a book about it, but for the love of God, I can't remember what the. It's like right there. The Pisos wrote a book, and the Pisos are an Illuminati family. I've heard all of that, yeah. But Josh, the thing is that I don't care where the Bible came from. I don't care who it's supposed to be. I don't care about any of that kind of stuff. I'm just a pattern seeker. And I find the same patterns in every single ancient holy text. My website list has 58 embedded videos. 58 embedded videos. Just like a cop can lie to you, but you cannot lie to them. FTP. Hey man, just all right. Everything is marketing and how it's used. If you say news entertainment, then you can say the F ever you want and spin it however you want to lie. Which is why you'll notice that, for example, Rex Bear in all his leak project videos will always sneak in, remember everybody, this is just for entertainment purposes. I don't do that. I tell you how it is. I get why he does it, and I get why other people do it too, but that's not me. Curious about the 13th sign, Ophiuchus, the serpent. It's the serpent bearer. Serpens, Serpens, is the snake. The serpent bearer is Ophiuchus. What questions do you have about it exactly? Smart Dust. Okay, Smart Dust is in book 4 that I wrote. I talk about Smart Dust in book 4. Smart Dust, for those of you who don't know what Smart Dust is a microscopic, it's like glitter almost, tracking devices. What they do sometimes is they bake it into food, and then you ingest it, and then they can track you until you shit it out. In my book, however, they took a cat spray water bottle and sprayed each other in the chest with it so they can keep an eye on each other. That's in my 4th book. Brandy, have you read my series? If not, what book are you up to? I would love to know. I have general knowledge of astrology charts, but I've never heard about Ophiuchus because that's Vedic, that's Eastern. Tropical astrology is whole sign astrology. That's the 360 degrees broken down into 12 even slices of 30 degrees, right? That's whole sign astrology. Vedic astrology, sidereal astrology, that includes Ophiuchus, that's what you're talking about, is the real size of the constellations. For example, Virgo is about a month and a half because it's enormous, whereas Scorpio and Ophiuchus are pretty small. Now, Ophiuchus is not on the ecliptic, so that's why it's not included into whole sign, but they're basically this. They're very similar. It's about, I always say this, 2 cars start at a meeting point, and then they put in their GPS where they're going to go. And the GPSs in the 2 cars may go like this, but they end up here. It's the same thing. Dank gives it like it is, not pushing gold and silver off on you ever. 5 minutes. I mean, gold and silver are a good bet. But no, that's not what I do. But yeah, gold and silver are a good bet. Let's talk about why for a minute. The BRICS nation. The BRICS nations are trying to decentralize and come up with a new decentralized form of universal currency, whereas the American dollar is centralized, central banks. what used to happen is when people wanted to get off the dollar, we used to invade them and kill them. Saddam Hussein, Gaddafi in Libya. Every time somebody tried to get off the dollar, we would invade them. But now it's becoming much harder to do that because much bigger and tougher countries are coming in and doing this. I am huge for the BRICS. I love the BRICS. I want to see the dollar collapse. Not to bring in the one world order with the cryptocurrency or any of that kind of stuff, but because we're borrowing money from people who don't deserve it. And we need to stop making them rich for no reason. Claudio does medical astrology. So does my astrologer Priscilla, or she's still learning it too. I don't know who Claudio is though. Yes, they are good, but you aren't selling the truth via gold and silver to become rich like many, many do. Oh, that's what you meant. Many people have their own. I mean, right now, I have a book series that I can't make you get, but you can support me by reaching out to me and I'll sign and mail you the set. I also have flash drives with all my work, and I talk about this just to offer it to you guys if that's something that you guys want to get into. But yeah, I just want this information to get out there for the, at least for right now. After the marketing thing, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm definitely going to still be doing these lives and getting on the ground optics for how it looks for me. So it's different to put in Shay what you want to say as in chat. What you want to say is you're limited in space. Plus, I got big thumbs and I hit the wrong ones. Okay. So, how many of y'all saw the interview yesterday? What did you think? And Brandy, what book are you up to? I don't know what this is. You guys are wonderful, though. You guys are absolutely wonderful. I love coming in every morning and talking to you guys and seeing what's on your mind. And if you have any questions about my work, or some people want me to send them my stuff, I'm always willing to do that. But at the end of the day, I still got to make a living too, But right now, it is the way it is. So, what else is going on in the chat, guys? Much love to everyone. So I got new sets of flash drives if anybody wants them. I've got my daughter listening to you right now. Right now? I told her you broke the code. What did she say? What does she think? Where does she come in? Like, what is her thought process about everything before she's introduced to this? And have you sent her my big video? Have you sent her my big video yet? And what does she think? What does she think, Brandy? Do you agree that Ophiuchus represents the whole as the 13th constellation enveloping the 12th, the whole person? No. Every single person that I've studied from personally uses tropical astrology. They learned from people who use tropical astrology. It's easier to understand, which is why I use it and explain it with that. Jennifer, aloha from Hawaii. Jen, I mailed you my first book signed and the flash drive. Oh no, I have to mail your... I'm going to mail out your flyers today too, which means that I have to go in a little bit because I got to go to the post office. So Jen, yes, I'm sending you everything. I'm going to rush it to you. She said she's digging it. I'm glad you guys could bond over this stuff because this is true. This is the truth. And if you guys can find the truth together, you're ahead of the game. Brandy, how old is your daughter, if you don't mind me asking? Jeff Harmon is a good astrologer. I don't usually watch astrologers. I'm an astrotheologist. They're cousins. You know, they're from the same bloodline, but they're different. You're welcome, Jen. So yeah, I got to go mail your stuff out after this. Your daughter's 32? That's right around the age where I figured this stuff out. She's ahead of the game. In my opinion, no stopping digital currencies and digital real-world assets. As we move into Aquarius, all will be on blockchain type tech of one kind or another. It's not a bad or a good thing, just how we use it. Gold and silver will always, and platinum too, but not so much platinum. Gold and silver will always hedge against this, always, because they're tangible. Everything else is just numbers on a computer screen. Do you know that something like 97% of the money in the world is just digital right now? Right now. Physical dollars and money from all these countries make up about 3 to 10% of the money that's actually there. When you get a paycheck, they don't hand you 20s. You get it on a piece of paper and then digitally deposit it, and then numbers pop up in your bank account. That's not physical, tangible. That is easily able to be hacked. Gold and silver are the best. Swirly's here too. What are we talking? Oh, I got Swirly and Uncut Funk. You guys are interesting people. That's why I'm glad I have a job where I get cash tips. Exactly. And never disclaim them. Never disclaim them. FYI, I'm not going to get into politics, but one of Trump's platforms is no tax on tips. Kamala or Joe Biden and Kamala Harris wanted to send IRS agents after people with tips. They think your money is theirs. They're just disgusting people. Politicians are just disgusting. They're disgusting human beings. And plus their sexual proclivities and lying to everybody. I really, really, really would love to know what their karma is going to be when they die. I was messing around with the truther thing. Sorry. No, it's all good, Swirly. Claudia Savaggi on the channel. Ayutomi. Isis. Okay. Jeff is awesome. He does both types and uses the astrotheology too. Okay. Cool. No tax on tips, no more income tax. That's coming. That's coming one day, I'm telling you. This is why I'm so for the BRICS, to be honest with you, because it's going to destroy central banks. People that don't have countries that don't have central banks, Rothschild central banks, are always demonized in the Western media. Always. They do and say things to divide us through reverse speak. Exactly. Exactly. Solar flares and Bitcoins aren't compatible. Just a major X flare away from O. Mm-hmm. So how is everybody else doing? We got a bunch of people in here. I'm not going to be here that much longer because I only have a few days left. I'm actually flying out of Florida in a week. I've got to take care of some stuff. But I'm going to try and get out. And like I always say, if any of you guys want to help me with my marketing thing, all you have to do is let me know and we'll have a discussion and I'll walk you through it. That's all I need. If you're interested. I think maybe every company could have their own digital currency. Astro to me seems the way to go. Yes, BRICS already has out their cards in some countries. US dollar will not be accepted after November 1st in any country except. Good. Good. Oh, Diana, I have to mail you too. You and Jen, I have to mail you both today. Send you everything? I will. Amazon, Meta, X, Walmart's. Okay. Just got the notification. Good. So the two people I have to mail stuff out to today are actually here in the chat right now, which is good. Diana, they soft ban me. They soft shadow ban me. They don't always release everything. Believe me. Just restart this. It's not a big deal. This is a short day anyway. I'm gonna go in a few minutes because I got stuff to do. But I will DM you with the tracking number. You guys have any final questions that you guys want to ask, talk about, bring up, anything? The sooner these crooks fail, Federal Reserve, the closer we get to living instead of exactly. Occult, hello, Occult. Hey, Mike, I just dropped in. So what's up, Catherine? You're gonna want to restart this episode because I'm about to leave in a minute. Did you? I've been in Florida for a couple of months, Brandy. Susie Q. I bought all your books except the last one. My blurry vision has kept me from read. Makes me a slow typing. If it helps, my first two books are on Audible. I've been fighting. Me and my publisher have been fighting with Audible for a very long time, and we're still dealing with them. But my first two books are out. Check your DMs on Facebook. Okay. So, guys, final questions as I wrap up. I just wanted to come in and say hi to you guys and see how you're doing. Oh. Occult, I didn't get anything. Yeah, Occult, I didn't. Oh. Okay, I do see it. I really don't have time, guys. The marketing thing is coming up and election and everything. I don't really have time to watch long videos that you guys send me, but I do have them in the DMs and I can get to them one day. What do you think of flying these days? You mean with like the Boeing Airbuses being shot to begin with and all those problems? It's necessary for some of us who go and give lectures all over the place. It's necessary. But I'd rather not. I'd rather be home personally. Harry B. Joseph? I don't know who Harry B. Joseph is. What does he talk about? Thank you for expanding, Abel. Companies could have their own cryptos to buy and sell and trade with centralized banks. Yeah. And the petrodollar is going too. From the soon to be the Free Republic for North Carolina. You're an NC man? I'm sorry. Boots on the ground say that FEMA is really shit in the bed there. And I believe it because I've seen it. Stay off Boeing. Yeah, be home with your sweetheart. If I could, I would. Anyway, guys, I'm going to run. Diana and Jen, I will DM you both the tracking numbers for you. Hold on a minute. What is this last comment? How the absolute swing cheese devil of a Paul Simon and Arkanful are you freaking doing? The smallest sailing in your life or collapsed bridge over troubled waters? It is a fantastic time to be alive, and I'm very glad that I am. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.